Before we get into today's video, I want to start by saying thank you. I've been reading like a lot of letters and stuff that you guys have sent. I know I'm behind on mail time, but I've been reading letters, and I just want to say that I'm so grateful to be able to have an impact in people's lives. You guys know that I was struggling a bit towards the end of last year, beginning of this year, with some depression, and just reading through these, it really makes me feel grateful that even if I don't feel at the time that what I'm doing is important, at least maybe my videos are gonna bring a smile to someone's face who's out there, you know, maybe also having a hard time. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching and for making this possible, and especially for sharing your stories with me. It really means a lot. One of the things that I've started doing since seeing my therapist that she recommended to me, it seems really simple, but it's been so helpful. At the end of every day, I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for, and it has to be something different every time, can't repeat things. And I've made a habit of that, so I've been doing that for the last month and a half now, and it's really helped change my perspective, and it's been a factor in helping lift me out of this depression. So now just by doing that every day, as I go through my day, I realize how many things there are to be grateful for. So, you know, just throwing it out there to anyone who might be struggling, you know, maybe going through something difficult right now. Just try it. Write down 3 things at the end of every day. 3 things that you're grateful for. Make a habit of it. See if it helps. Anyway, on to the video. It's Tuesday, which means not mystery bonus hour, Pokemon Spotlight Hour. And this week, it's not really a specific Pokemon, but spawn rates in general are boosted. So, I'm here at Huntington Beach Park. I'm meeting up with Tom, the cruise ship, Lisa, Ken, because it's a Magmar nest, and we're hoping, since spawns are boosted, we might get lucky and find a shiny Magmar. Magmar is still available as a shiny in the wild, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that in a video, but that has been confirmed. Now, before we get to Spotlight Hour, I want to talk about this. Start excavating, trainers. That's a good pun. Fossil Pokemon are now hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. It appears something strange has happened with the eggs you can receive from gifts. 7-kilometer eggs are now hatching only fossil Pokemon. Here's what we know so far. The fossil Pokemon Ammonite, Kabuto, Aerodactyl, Lileep, Anorith, Cranidos, Shieldon, Tortuga, and Archon are now the only Pokemon hatching from 7-kilometer eggs. These fossil Pokemon will no longer be hatching from 2, 5, and 10-kilometer eggs. Riolu, at least they're telling us this, Riolu will now be hatching from 10-kilometer eggs. We aren't sure how long this phenomenon will last, but we can assure you that Spark is on the case. Be sure to follow us on social media, blah, 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 blah. So, it's not necessarily an event per se, but rather just a shakeup of 7-kilometer eggs. And you know how I feel about eggs and egg events. I absolutely do not like, this is the nice way of saying it, when new shiny Pokemon, or new Pokemon specifically, are locked in eggs, because it feels very inaccessible. It feels very pay to win. Like, you only get 1 free incubator. 7 kilometers is a lot of distance to walk. Realistically, you're hatching 1 egg a day, maybe 1 egg every 2 days. You know, not everyone has time to go out and play the game all day. So to put an event-specific Pokemon in an egg, to me, it's not desirable. It's not fun. I don't have Darumaka. You know, I didn't try to hatch shiny Happiny. I did try to hatch Riolu though, because I really wanted it. But this fossil Pokemon in 7-kilometer eggs, I feel it's okay. It's not an event. Like I said, I mean, it's not like they're trying to get you to... There's nothing new here. These Pokemon have all been available for a while. Some of them for a very long time. So it's not like you need to hatch 7-kilometer eggs to get these. I I got plenty of comments about the wild Archon that was on my nearby list that I ignored in the last video. I've been ignoring Archon for a while because every time it's on my nearby list, it's not actually nearby. It's like at the very edge of the earth nearby, you know? So these Pokemon are out there. There are other ways to get them. A lot of people probably have them already, but at least Niantic is letting us know specifically what is in 7-kilometer eggs. So that way, if you are interested in hatching these specific Pokemon, you know that you can do that by opening gifts and getting eggs there. Now, I do wish that Niantic would make that information available for all types of eggs, but, you know, we have the next best thing here, the Sylph Road. It's usually up to date. They always have the research group. Every time there's an egg shakeup, the research group compiles this data, so you can see pretty much in real time what Pokemon are available in what type of eggs. So in 2-kilometer eggs, you can see the Pokemon that are there. In 5-kilometer eggs, you can see the Pokemon that are hatching. 10-kilometer eggs, you can see which Pokemon are there. You can go to the Gifts tab and see which Pokemon are in 7-kilometer eggs. You can see which Pokemon are even hatching from Adventure Sync eggs. So this is information that I wish Niantic would make available to us. Eggs are kind of a loot box. I know there's some kind of loophole that is allowing Niantic not to disclose the hatch rates of Pokemon in eggs, which I think is required by law in the EU for loot boxes, but they haven't had to do it yet, so this is the next best thing. You can see what's hatching from eggs on the Sylph Road. But back to this. The idea of putting a specific theme of Pokemon in a certain distance of egg is okay. And if they continue rotating 7-kilometer eggs like this, you know, first it was Alolan Pokemon only, then they added baby Pokemon, then it got kind of diluted, and then during the Valentine's event we had the pink Pokemon in there, and now we have the fossil Pokemon. So I almost don't mind that if they tell us exactly which Pokemon are going to be in the eggs. So you at least know, like, I mean, maybe I'll hatch some 7-kilometer eggs. I've only seen Tortuga once nearby, and it wasn't nearby at all. But at least knowing this, I can know where to put my free incubator to use. Do I want to hatch a fossil Pokemon? Do I want to roll the dice and maybe get something interesting out of a 2, 5, 10-kilometer egg? But I hope, moving forward, we get more transparency about eggs, and we get less new Pokemon specifically restricted to eggs and locked behind incubators. Excuse me, just need to interrupt here because I'm happy to say that I heard from Niantic this morning that the community has been heard regarding recent egg events, and they are making adjustments for future events. So stay tuned. They're definitely listening. Should be less to do with eggs coming up. Thanks, Niantic. Appreciate you listening. Oh, back to me. Rant over. Anyway, Tom's here. I'm gonna go find him. I think I found Tom. His voice carries very far when he's filming. Ah, I found Tom.
What up?
Tom already caught a shiny today. Let's see it.
Boom!
Oh, there it is. Oh my god.
You jealous?
Me?
Just anybody of the cast form. No, I might.
There might be 2 or 3 people out there.
Yeah, I might transfer it.
Yeah, I'm sure they would love to see that. Oops. We were so deep in conversation about PvP that we missed the start of the event, but 2 seconds ago, Spinarak was the only Pokemon that was here, so that's a huge boost in spawns.
Yeah, we got a couple here.
Magmar, we checking them?
Yeah, let's do it. Good luck. Okay.
Oh,
my game's broken.
All right.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh.
First one.
And this one. It's all right. I'm not expecting anything. Yeah, it would be nice.
I'm just saying.
But Ken's here, so he'll probably get like 6.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. He's gonna get them all. So there's 3 here. Why not?
Let's do it. Let's do 3 more.
I clicked Roselia.
I was like, whoa, new shiny.
Yeah, it turned into Roselia.
Oh, dude. 4 now. This is crazy. Whose idea was it to come here? I clicked the Roselia too this time. Whoops.
Dude. Come on.
Dude, you know what? So we just, did I say this? You said this. We just ran into some people who said they got the shiny Magmar. And I almost hate hearing that, like, right when we get here. Because then it gets my hopes up. And then I have expectations. I'm like, oh, someone got it. I can totally get it.
Dude, but
and then I leave empty-handed. I'm like, oh.
Isn't it always someone got it on their like third click too? It's always like, I know, just out here.
It's like some giant conspiracy. Hey, anytime you see a YouTuber, tell them you just got a shiny.
Right. And I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll go get it.
Wow, God, so many.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start catching these. So
all right, look, there's so many that I might get my hopes up a little. But yeah, I should catch these so I don't get excited when we walk back this way, thinking, oh, here's some more to check. You know, when there's a cluster of 3, I gotta get the camera out, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. That's a chikorita. Just in case. And another one just popped up. Okay, just in case. Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
What?
Sorry, you want some luck, Nick?
Yeah, please. It's so dark. All right, look.
Wow.
Aerodactyl. Lisa just got a shiny on this.
Yeah.
Not me.
How
about this?
He's like, oh no, the Loki.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you have to?
At least I can stock up on rock and roller candies. Finished our big lap of the park. We're back on the side with the lights. There's 2 Magmars. There's 4 minutes left in boosted spawns. I guess there's still Magmar here afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Let's throw 3 Magmar. Ah! How about you? Oh, there's also an Audino, which I don't have. And it's probably going to disappear when the spawns change back in 4 minutes. 1 minute left. I need to get to that Audino. I need to check these Magmar. Less than a minute. Oh God. Let me just keep it on the thing so I can watch it change. Magmar. Magmar. There's a whole baseball game going on over here. Sorry I'm late, coach. I'm coming. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, and the spawns disappeared, and I lost it. Haha, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. No. Well, rip. It is still a Magmar nest. Guess I can check one more. This might be my last one for the day. Hey man, watch your language. This is a family-friendly channel. All right, well, overall, I mean, this was a good way to spend this sort of boosted spawn hour. Tons of Magmar. I even transferred. There were more than that, definitely. So lots of Pokemon. If we do get this type of event again, I guess, this type of Spotlight Hour, which is just boosted spawns, maybe find a nest of a Pokemon that you want, of a shiny that you want. It's definitely a good way to spend the hour. Also, just want to say thanks to all our friends on the front lines in Australia and New Zealand for giving us the heads up, because by the time Spotlight Hour and Mystery Bonus Hour get here to the US, we have time to make plans. So I appreciate you, everyone on the that side of the world. All right, next up, pizza, trades, battles. I'm so hungry.
I think you're gonna get a better IV than me.
You think that, but
okay,
that's not how it works. All right, Ken and I have a lucky trade, so we're doing Giratina Origin Form. 1, because I don't have a good one. 2, because he doesn't have a good one. 3, because it's going to be good in Master League, and you have to max it out for Master League. So a lucky one would be nice.
Okay, you take your pick between these 9.
I'm going to take...
Not that one, that's for Ultra League.
This one.
This one, the 78? All right.
Sure. What do you want? I don't know which ones are.
The lucky trade, which one is that? Is that for someone else?
I don't know. Why is that one starred? Whatever.
Okay, lucky trade me. I'll take that one.
All right, lucky trade me.
It's close enough to CP.
Okay.
All right. 3,
okay. Okay.
What's the hundo?
I didn't look.
Okay.
It'll be extra suspenseful.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's lucky.
Come on.
You're gonna make me look at mine first?
That's
oh
That's
no,
so bad.
it went so far down.
It stayed the same. It stayed the same.
Oh my God, no.
That's so terrible.
That sucks. All right, well, friendship event's coming. Maybe we'll get lucky friends again. Oh no.
Oh my God. Mine went down, right?
Yeah.
Mine went down like 20 CP.